Well, I hope you guys are hungry, because tonight we're eating Campfire Ravioli. Hello everyone, James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining me on another outdoor adventure. And today we're going to be doing some camp cooking. Although we're going to be switching it up a little bit, and we're going to be making some ravioli, a very simple recipe that I really like to do. I'll admit I'm not very big on into Italian type of foods, pastas and all that, but this one's so easy to make. It's very simplistic. If you have a small ice chest or you're car camping, something like that, it's going to be ready in about 7-8 minutes, and it's very good. So, thank you for joining me. Let's get started. So before we commence, let's go ahead and discuss the ingredients. Now, as we said, this is going to be some ravioli. So the brand that I like is Giovanni Rana. This stuff is kept refrigerated. You want to keep it cool, but it's really delicious, and there's different flavors as well. This one, of course, has chicken and roasted garlic. There's mushroom lovers. There's for cheese, artichoke, all kinds of stuff. So you choose the one you like, but I really like this brand. Now, of course, we're also going to need a little bit of olive oil for cooking, some pasta sauce. Like I said earlier, I'm not a big Italian food kind of guy, so I honestly don't know much about the different sauces and the subtleties between each of them. All I know is I like this mushroom and onion sauce right here. As you could tell, it's already halfway gone. I don't need a lot. This is really making enough for 2 people or just a big meal for 1 person, so this will be enough sauce for that. Other than that, we have some mushrooms. I love mushrooms. You don't need to bring this much, maybe like four to slice up. And then to be joining those mushrooms, there's gonna be some hot smoked sausage. You guys know me, I like spicy food, so I'm gonna slice up some of these and then throw them in there. You don't need the entire thing, like I said. Maybe just a fraction of this. Depends on how much you want. And then from there, with the spices, there's gonna be garlic powder. And then over here in my pocket spice kit, I have some black pepper, salt, and cayenne that I'm going to sprinkle on there. And then once you serve yourself in the plate, then we have some shredded cheese you can just sprinkle on top. And I just got Colby Jack. Once again, you could choose whatever cheese you prefer. So let's go ahead and get that fire started. So today we're using my firebox stove. As you can tell, this thing works exceptionally well. And we're gonna go ahead and place our cast iron pan on here and let it get hot for about a minute or 2. And once it's nice and warm, we're gonna place a little bit of olive oil, let that olive oil get nice and warm for a minute or 2. And then from there, we're gonna throw in the mushrooms. And while the mushrooms start heating up, then we're gonna go ahead and chop up some sausage to go along with them. You don't need too much olive oil, just enough to keep the food from sticking. That's hot. So we let these cook up for about 4 minutes. You don't need a lot of time. I mean, these meals right here, mushrooms and sausage, they're basically ready to go as is. You just kind of want to warm them up, release those flavors. So let's go ahead and remove this and let that cool off just a little bit. In the meantime, we're gonna place more fire in here. More firewood, because we're gonna boil some water now. Now you could just eyeball the amount of water. I think this is enough. You can put the certain amount that it tells you in the back of the ravioli bag. I think it's fine like this. And then sprinkle a little bit of salt on there. Okay, it's almost boiling. And then bugs, as always, flies were flying around, so we placed our cutting board to cover our mushrooms and sausage. So that way it keeps those bugs at bay. And water's almost ready. Okay, so we are boiling. Time to throw in the ravioli. All right, and we're gonna let that in there for about 4.5 minutes. Four minutes are up. Time to dump out this water. Almost ready. So now we're gonna throw in the mushrooms and the sausage into the pasta. There you go. And then we're gonna pour the pasta sauce. So it's mushroom and onion. Pour that baby on there. And basically we just gotta heat it up. Everything else is nice and warm. So we just gotta toss it in there, mix it up. Garlic powder. Black pepper. And a tiny bit of cayenne. Mix it up. And then heat it up. Just heat it up for about 2 minutes. Well, it's time to eat. I'm actually starving. I haven't eaten all day. So, time to get our ravioli. Ravioli with the spicy sausage, mushrooms, and the ravioli itself is stuffed with garlic and chicken. Oh yeah. Look at that. That looks awesome. I don't know if that comes out, but that's my stomach. I have seriously not eaten all day. I've been up for like 12 hours. And the last thing, la prise la resistance, is a little bit of cheese to melt on there. Like I said, you can put whatever cheese you like, Parmesan or whatever the case may be. I think Colby Jack's a good middle of the road cheese. And there we go. Time to eat. And honestly, this took about 9 minutes at most. So, bottoms up. It's so good. Like I said, you know, I'm not really a big pasta guy, but this is really good. And, you know, of course, once you cook something over wood, it just gives it that nice smoky flavor. And I personally like a spiciness, a kick to my food. So the spicy sausage, the cayenne, and then, you know, that smokiness, it's really good. It really complements this meal very well. And these aren't even like little pieces of ravioli. These are nice big pieces right here. So yeah, you're gonna be eating hearty tonight. Okay, so that's about the end of it. Like I said at the beginning, this is an extremely simplified recipe. I mean, we had this ready in about 9 minutes, and we carried all our ingredients in an ice chest and a backpack. And that's basically it. Very easy, lightweight, basically about 4 or 5 ingredients and a couple of pots. And that's about it. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Italian food kind of guy, so I'm not the expert end-all be-all of Italian food. But I think this is a great recipe, and like I said, extremely simplistic. So I hope you guys give this a shot, give it a try, and in case you are more well-versed in pastas and raviolis and stuff, go ahead and chime on down below how you can, what you would suggest to make this even better, just to amp it up to the next level. And that's about it for us, guys. We're enjoying the evening. It's already cooling off, and we're going to enjoy our dinner. So thank you, as always, for all your support. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next week with another video. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.